Alright, yappers, welcome back to day 11 of the Yap Sessions. We back, we here today to talk about the boys. If you have not seen already, the final episode of the final season of The Boys is out, so I'm just gonna give the spoiler warning now. If you have not watched that, I would go watch it before anything, because I am gonna be talking about kind of whatever I want to talk about from it, so yeah, I'd recommend going to watch that first if you want to watch that. All right, with that out of the way, god damn, what a good finale, man. I know I'm probably gonna get hate for that, but I kind of enjoyed it. I won't even lie, and I think because obviously, if you've not been paying attention to like the general census, people hated that shit. People uh, the way I've seen it, the first two episodes people really loved, I should say, of this final season. Like that, people loved the first like four seasons. I think it's like sometimes I'd be like, oh, it's a little shitty, but it's like overall people are really enjoying it. And then the first two episodes came out, people were really enjoying it. They were like the small problems, but people like really enjoyed it overall. Really good moments. And then it fell off a fucking cliff. People started hating every following episode. And to me, honestly, the episodes were pretty good. There were a few weird moments, but it's nothing that I didn't expect from The Boys. Where The Boys is in a weird situation where it is like a good show. However, it's a show that you can't take seriously. You just can't, because it does not take itself seriously. Some of the weird ass shit that happens in it, which is obviously not good. It'd be better if that weird shit wasn't in it, but it's like that's the way they wanted to tell the story. All right, let them do it. It's like you'll get some weird moments and then you'll go, okay, but then you'll move on quick because they'll get you with another like good and like actual good story moment. So it's that's always been my idea, which I think is why I went into this and actually liked the finale, because I didn't take the series like actually serious at all. It's like it's always just been a, yeah, it's a good overall like thing to watch for entertainment, but it's not a like, I'm not going into this expecting like Marvel levels of absolute peak fighting and fucking amazing times. No, it ain't gonna be that. And it's like I've been hearing a lot of people being like, "Oh, this is just as bad as the Stranger Things finale." I gotta disagree. I don't think this was like it wasn't the perfect finale. Don't get me wrong. There were definitely problems with it, but like overall, it hit the like major story marks and everything really well, I think. Sure, it's like there were some weird decisions and like things that really did not make any sense. But overall, like if you're just watching it not with a like trying to look for like very obvious things, I think it like overall can make some sense and is like, yeah, that's pretty good. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Like it told its moment. It showed us some cool stuff. Now, like I want to get into the problems with it, but I want to say overall I really enjoyed it. And it's like the big things I enjoyed were the obviously the final fight scene. The final scene in general in the Oval Office was just amazing. Everything with that, and then the butcher and the dude, the best scene genuinely of the show is that Butcher and Huey moment at the end, where there wasn't any like, I don't think there was any like crazy ass pulls of like what was going on here or plot armor. It was all just felt right and was such a great way to end off like Butcher's arc, Huey's arc. Like genuinely did an amazing job, I think. I know other people may disagree, but that scene for me was so good from a like story perspective and like a dialogue and what the characters are doing. The Oval Office one was just a pretty good fight scene, like really good for the boys, I would say, but like pretty good overall. Obviously, the boys never really had very good fight scenes. I'm just gonna say that has been a problem of them, which is disappointing because you have these characters that have like such cool powers, and also you would expect really cool like fight scenes, but no. But Woody, I still think they did a pretty good job overall. But yeah, well, let's get into the negatives. Uh my biggest problem with, I'm going to talk about the season in general. Season in general so felt so disconnected. It felt like every episode like barely had connection. There would just be some new random thing that shows up almost, which was a bit strange. And it's like obviously a few things were like not dealt with. I think that were like should have been like Soldier Boy just getting put back into the storage was kind of iffy, man. It's like, why was he even really here in this final season? Just to like get the fanfare of, oh, Soldier Boy is here. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, ugh. Bit of a yikes on them where it's like, I would have liked to see some sort of finalization of his character arc or anything for that matter. But who knows? Maybe we'll get more. Who knows? Because I do agree with the people that are like, this just feels like a setup for the next one. I do think they did a genuinely good job of having to be a finale as well, but there do feel like a few things where it's like, you should have just wrapped this up, man. Why not? Like that. The fact that they didn't just kill the one dude. I don't remember his name. The dude who had the V1. It's like, why is he just running away? And like we know he's gonna be in the Bar Rising show, so it's like, come on, bruh. But yeah, Homelander's death was good. But yeah, that was the biggest problem. Well, not biggest problem, but a big problem. Them being able to give what's it called? Kimiko the Soldier Boy blast is just crazy. What a weird ass. Well, how is this not the original plan? How have they not tried this before? I feel like, yeah, it's like, oh, but she may die from it. Brother, you're going out of your way. Like, this entire whole mission has been you're gonna probably die. So it feels like they went, well, we can't use the soup virus. How do we do this? Oh yeah, we can. Hear me out. We have this thing that remove powers. Now we have Kimiko be able to get it. Big brain, big brain. I will say, Frenchie's death was amazing. They cooked with that. Yeah, there was that like really annoyed me, and then the I will say Frenchie's death by itself and the stuff like leading up to his funeral, and then like fucking them like pressing her on it, and then her getting mad. That was all good. However, I think I agree. I don't know if anyone I haven't seen any like moments on this, but my opinion is that fucking the whole scene of, oh, you do not need to be angry. It is always been inside you, or whatever the fuck he said, brother. What? What kind of weird ass pull for what moment was that? That was genuinely just a super cringe, weird moment that I feel like just did not need to be there at all. That moment was very, oh yeah, and then the like once they were in the Oval Office, it was fine, but it did feel very just like how the fuck is there not more like protection? Like they were saying, oh, it's gonna be might be a trap. They're gonna have so much security, so much protection. There's no way we get through there. And it's like I can get it from the sense of like Homelander's not gonna put any security or like they're not gonna want any because he's so fucking confident in himself. Like a fucking he's a foolish, egotistical bastard. But it's like why wasn't there more, protection? Why was it just a singular room with a soup whistle and bullets? Which, like, how did they expect to actually kill them all in there? That didn't make much sense to me. And then, like, that was their only protection. And then, oh, Father, that was it for their actual planned protection. Yeah, sure, Deep was there. Like, how was your extra help not even supposed to be there? Deep wasn't supposed to be there at all. But he was. And it's like, brother, the entirety of your defense was this one room and oh father, and then Homelander himself. But they were like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, we got protection. It's like, where was it, brother? You're telling me there was no other soups like on standby there? Like that felt a little weird. I would have liked to see like a scene of them going in and having like a whole fucking room of random soups that they're able to get through. But like even if they had to do an asshole, I would have liked to see that because it would have made more sense. To me, it felt very weird, or even just like soldiers that they could have fucking obliterated. It's like it felt very weird having a whole one room Oh, Father, that's it. That's it for planned prediction. Yeah, we're at the 10-minute mark. Is there anything else I want to say? Those were kind of the biggest assholes, but outside of that, really good message. I really liked, I mean, like, the, like, Huey Butcher scene was just glorious. Their entire dialogue scene there, and then Butcher being, like, seeing his past, like, still not, like, he very clearly wanted Huey to stop him, but like also didn't at the same time still kept pushing, and like they didn't like overdo that and be like, oh, I know you won't want to, like, obviously they had that like little dialogue with it, but then Huey still pulled out the gun because he didn't trust him. And Huey still shot him, but they didn't lean too hard and stuff. I think they did an amazing thing there. And then the thing that being ended up stopping him is Butcher seeing his past self and being like, damn, I'm just keeping the cycle going. It was so fucking good, man. That part was good, and I think overall I like the finale. As I'm not like the biggest boys fan, so I think that's why I'm able to like look past the bad parts and be like, hey, still a good finale. But I think like I can understand why some people were upset with it. I don't think it was anywhere close to how shit Stranger Things was. But hey, that's my opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed the opinions, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for another Yap session.